Hello there, Sagittarius, and welcome to your June 2022 sun sign reading. Thanks for stopping by today and spending some time here with me. If you like what you see, please click on that thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. All right, Spirit. Tell me about what's going to happen for Sagittarius in June of 2022. Oops. That's one. All right. Under intention, peace. Okay. Under people, we have new supportive connections. And under energy, we have courage. Okay. So June, peace will come, Sagittarius. You have new people coming into your life. Just, you need to have some courage to face that, I think. I think there might be some fear around trusting new people. Perhaps, coming out of the whole COVID thing, that you feel a little separated or isolated, and letting new people back in your life is a little bit nerve-wracking for you, which is understandable. But Spirit wants to help you grow, help you feel comfortable and happy and healthy, and is asking you to have a little bit of courage to step forward and accept what the universe is going to send you in the way of supportive connections, new people. It could be that somebody is a changed person, gone through some kind of transformation, so it's like a new supportive connection, even though it might be somebody that you knew and was not connected with before. It could be as simple as that, or not as simple as that. It could be something like that, or it could be absolutely new people. Which, to me, for whatever reason, the idea of new people coming into your life, there's a little bit of fear there. There's a little bit, for whatever reason, and it disrupts that intention of peace that you want to have. So there's a sense of peace that you have in being alone, but then there's loneliness too, and so you want to resolve that. All right, let's move forward. Tell me more, Spirit, about Sagittarius in June, please. What else does Sagittarius need to know about June, Spirit? About new supportive connections and feeling peaceful. Under plants, we have growth. Okay. Under hearth, we have comfort. Under the equator, we have to make equal, or to balance. And finally, under volcanoes, we have power. So yes, what I want to say right away is there is power in equaling your dual-sided nature. Meaning the dark and the light, right? The positive, the negative, the masculine, the feminine, yin, yang, or yang. So this new supportive connection is going to help you balance yourself. It's going to help you feel peace because you feel at home with this person. There's comfort, the hearth, right? There's a lot of growth. But the main message here, at least what's pulling at me the most, is the power, the self-power, or the self-recognition, the equaling, the balancing of your energies, of your body, equaling with a partner, or somebody who is some kind of connection, balances you out, your self balances, and there's a power that you, I want to say, find. I want to say when you realize this power, it's not brand new. It is new because I think you felt a little powerless in your isolation. There probably wasn't much growth going on. And while you were at home and you were comfortable, there's also, sometimes being on your own for too long, there is loneliness. There is being the difference between being alone and loneliness. And I think loneliness has been creeping in for you. So the power that you gain over yourself, over your relationships, your connections, over your life, due to helping balance your energies, balance your light and dark side, balancing how you feel about new people or letting people in or being close to people or being vulnerable. This power is new in the fact that, like I said, you've been feeling kind of powerless, but you've had it before, or you recognize it, or it is familiar. You're like, oh yeah, I remember. This is what it feels like when I feel good. This is what I remember, what I feel like, what I felt like when I had people around me that I trusted and adored, and who also appreciated me and loved me and wanted me around. And so there's a remembrance, a familiarity, something along those types of ideas, lines, feelings, beliefs that you get reacquainted with, even though it's new because you haven't had it in a while, but you're getting reacquainted with, and helps with that sense of comfort and peace, and helps you to just keep growing, right? Because you're balancing your two sides. Let's get some more information. Tell me more, Spirit, about Sagittarius in the month of June. Oops. There we go. What else does Sagittarius need to know about June, please, Spirit? All right, we have Five of Swords, loss. The World, Angel of Success. The Seven of Pentacles, Vision. The Ace of Wands, Inspiration. And the Knight of Pentacles, Trust. Okay. Okay, so somewhere in your past there was a sense of loss. I think this has to do with your peace and being alone. There may have been a romantic partner that has left you, or you left within the last year or so, maybe. Possibly a loss of a friendship, loss of a job. Anyway, there's some kind of loss that keeps you from this peace or this comfort and being home and growth and making equal. With the World here, this is you, as you are working through this, have the courage, letting new people in, letting yourself be vulnerable, just rediscovering your own power. This marks the end of a big cycle for you. This marks the end of that sense of loss. Now, loss is loss, but you can heal from it, and you can look back on whatever this loss was and have different opinion or different judgment or different feeling about it. You're not so lost in the sense of loss and despair that comes with the Five of Swords. This card also kind of represents, like, again, like, yeah, loss of a relationship. It's almost like a bully too, like somebody bullied somebody else, or somebody took something from somebody else, which is, again, loss. But there's something more about this loss. Maybe there's a heavier meaning to this than maybe you originally thought. Or maybe you've repressed it a little bit, or suppressed it, and, you know, with some of this stuff keeping you from your peace and making your both sides equal, and letting supportive connections come in, and you start talking about stuff, and you're reminded of a loss. You remember. As you go through this and you wrap this phase of your life up, you start seeing, you have new inspiration, and you start seeing the future in a different way. You also gain trust in yourself, Trust in the connection. Trust in the universe, spirit, God, angels, whatever your personal belief system is. So, yeah, there's a sense of transformation almost. There's a sense of, all right, this part of my life is now letting go, moving on. You're growing. You're more comfortable in your own skin. You understand that you have power that you had lost at some point and now have regained. And this is the end of this particular cycle. It looks like it's been a long cycle for you. And as this old cycle ends and you start moving into a new perspective, or you have new goals, you have new desires because of this connective, supportive connection, because of your balancing of your sides, of your two sides of the positive, negative, masculine, feminine. And you're willing to work for an outcome. You are willing to wait and trust that it will come out the way you want, and or even better, or it could be and what you want plus something else that you weren't expecting the universe to give you. And the Knight of Pentacles also represents a very slow and steady progress. So that's where I think some of that trust comes in, and that vision, and working towards an end goal, a new end goal. Like you have new inspiration, you have new ways of getting to the goals that you want because of this supportive connection, because of this balancing of your energy. New ideas come and new creative ways on how to solve problems, how to resolve conflict. All of these kinds of things come easily and flow more easily. And it just keeps giving you that slow and steady growth, that moving forward, feeling closer and closer to peace, but not being lonely anymore because you have this connection. And you can be alone when you need to, and you can have people around you when you need to. You have the power to make your choices. You're not stuck in anything anymore, or stuck in an idea, or stuck in a belief. That all is at the end. You've learned the lessons that you need to learn. You've done the work that you're supposed to do to get to this point. And so it feels very well earned, this new outlook. And I want to say by the end of June, you've already set in pace this slow and steady progress, and you are just fine with it. You're moving with it at its pace. You're not having trouble with, oh, why can't I have this now? Like sometimes when you're manifesting or when you're creating things in your life, you want let's say, I want to have this in 6 months. Well, and sometimes things don't happen in 6 months for whatever reason. So you get antsy, right? Or you have expectations, or you want a certain outcome to be a certain way. I think that you understand that you don't have to hold on so tightly to what you want and how you want to get it. You understand, I have new goals now. I have someone to help me with anything that comes up. I can talk to, who can show me things or help me with things, talk me through things, just be there to listen, that kind of thing. And you're able to let the universe work the way it needs to work without you interfering with worry or doubt, or you want it faster, or, you know, the other things that can get in the way of letting things move at their pace with the ebb and flow of energy. Sometimes things move quickly, sometimes things move very slowly, but I have this sense within this peace, the sense of peace, right, and comfort. You're okay with whatever speed the universe deems necessary to move you along your path to get you to your goals and to your desires. You are a-okay, comfortable, happy, balanced. You're willing to work for the spoils. You know, you reap what you sow, that kind of thing. And no matter how long it takes, even if it's slow, even if it takes a year instead of what you want in 6 months, you're okay with it because you know you're moving forward. You know the universe has your back, and you know that you'll get to where you're wanting to go eventually. No matter how fast it is that you want, or however you think that it's going to happen, I think you're open to multiple outcomes, which is good, because sometimes being fixated on one certain outcome leads to disappointment when it doesn't happen. And I think you have some kind of grip on that, or some kind of understanding on that. All right, let's get one last message, please, for Sagittarius, Spirit. One last piece of advice for the month of June for Sagittarius, Spirit. All right. That one kind of popped. So that is the artwork for that. And it says, enjoy the process instead of always looking for the result. Wow, I was just talking about the outcome. How synchronistic is that? You will. You understand you're going to enjoy this process, no matter fast or slow, hard or easy, in flow or out of flow. You're going to get your results. You know you have the trust, and you're going to get the results that you are looking for, or better. It might take longer because the universe wants to do even more than what you have in your head. So this is just Spirit confirming, yep, you understand to enjoy the process and stop trying to make things happen with your own personal will, and let the universe take care of things the way it needs to and take care of you. All right, Sagittarius, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.